Hey guys, and welcome back to Christina's Chit Chat. As you can see, I have a wand in my hand. This means we're going to be talking about Harry Potter today. We're going to be discussing 10 Harry Potter spells that are in the books and not the movies. Or, in one spell's case, that is in the movie, but they switched the spell around. Okay? The first one is Impervious. It's a waterproofing spell. Hermione first uses a spell in a rainy Quidditch match to keep Harry's foggy glasses from clouding during the game, to prevent him from flying off his broom, falling, getting hit by a bludger, or running into somebody, and so forth. That's the first spell. The second one is Obscuro. It's a simple spell. It produces a blindfold over the target size. It can be removed automatically, like this, from the target, but it gives the caster a few seconds to attack. And Hermione uses a spell on Phineas Nagilus' portrait in the Forest of Deans. Harry uses the charms 2 decades later in The Cursed Child. We're not going to really be talking about The Cursed Child so much, but I just thought that was kind of funny. The next one is the Glacio spell. It's the sliding spell. It transforms stairs into slides. It prevents male students from reaching the females' dormitory. And Harry learned about that when he went to go check on Hermione one time. The next one is Give me a second. Conjunctivitis. It's the curse. The incantation has not been yet revealed, but you do see the results. It allows the caster to inflict conjunctivitis on targets. Sirius Black suggests the spell to Harry before the first Triwizard Tournament challenge, because dragon eyes are its weakest point. Harry uses a summoning charm to summon his wand instead. Victor Krum employs the conjunctivitis spell curse and successfully gets the golden egg in Goblet of Fire. The next one, and this is the one I was talking about, it's in Chamber of Secrets. I did my research just to make sure I had my facts correct. I believed I was correct. I remember reading it, but it's also in all the video games I've played of Chamber of Secrets. Rictus Sempra. Harry Potter uses it in his duel with Draco Malfoy in Chamber of Secrets, the dueling class. In the movie, it shoots a spark at Draco and he goes flying across the room and lands on his butt. In the books and the video games, you cast the spell and it makes the target start convulsing in uncontrollable laughter. It leaves the target unharmed except for the laughing. I like the one in the book better than the movie. They should have left that in. It would have been a lot more funny to watch Draco Malfoy just start laughing uncontrollably in front of the entire class. The next spell is Langlock. It's first discovered in by Harry when he borrows a copy of Advanced Potion Making. This jinx forces the tongue of your target to get stuck to the roof of your mouth. Give me a second. I'm having trouble with my light on my And there we go. It first, it gets the tongue to stick to the roof of your mouth. It prevents any form of talking or communication. This spell, Harry enjoys using this spell in the books on Peeves, the poltergeist, who also wasn't in the movies, who should have been. Would have made the movies so much better. Especially when Dolores Umbridge took over Hogwarts in Order of the Phoenix. It would have been so much better to watch Peeves as well as Fred and George going at making mischief and causing Umbridge to basically go insane. But Harry enjoys using it on Pete the Poltergeist and August Filch in Half-Blood Prince. This is in the Half-Blood Prince books. Not the movie, just the books. The next one is Scourgify. It's a cleaning charm. It's introduced to third-year students. Scourgify is capable of removing all traces of dirt and other imperfections from surfaces. It's basically the way that wizards clean stuff. The next spell, and we've got three spells left, is Fortuna. It conjures a long strip. Lupin uses Fortuna to conjure bandages for Ron's broken leg. The leg he broke when he bit him in Prison of Azkaban. That's a charm that they should use a lot more, and I have a feeling that it was used a lot more, and they just decided, it's not worth showing. They bring Harry when he breaks his arm in the Quidditch match in Chamber of Secrets after Lockhart got rid of all his bones to the nurse, and she just concocts a potion and has him drink it. And he's got a bandage on him afterwards, but we don't see the charm. It would have been nice to see the charm at least once. The books are so thick, and Harry Potter fans who love the books would have loved to have seen movies longer. They didn't need to be an hour and a half. They could have been 2-3 hours long. Everyone always says, we won't sit through a 3-hour movie. But we sat through 3-hour movies with The Godfather. We sat through 3-hour movies with Titanic. We would have sat through, for Harry Potter, 3-hour, 4-hour movies without getting up. The true fans of Harry Potter would have done it. But anyway, the next spell is give me a second because I can't remember how to say this. So I'm just going to pull it up on my computer. Apparicium. The Apparicium exposes text. When you cast Apparicium on a book, it and other indicating invisible text or things to the eye that you can't see, like invisibility, ink, and things like that. It's the revealing charm. The Golden Trio attempts to use the spell on Tom Riddle's diary, Voldemort. But the spell fails to have any effect on the diary because it's a Horcrux. So Harry, obviously, if you're a true fan know, he decides to write in the diary in the movie and find out, that it's Tom Riddle's diary. Tom Riddle is Voldemort and all that stuff. And the last spell is Anapaneo. Anapaneo It's Greek. It's the breathing charm. It's basically functions as like the Heimlich maneuver for wizards. It clears the windpipe of any obstructions that could possibly be constricting their airway. So all the teachers know this spell, and all the prefects, and the head boys, and all that stuff, or head girls in some cases. It's the spell that prevents them from choking, basically. So those are 10 Harry Potter spells that are in the books, but not the movies. My favorite spell from the book is, personally, in my personal opinion, is the impervious spell. Makes everything impervious to the wind, weather of any kind. So it basically makes it impenetrable. You could use it on your books to prevent the water from destroying them, your glasses to help them from fogging over from the elements, your clothes so it just runs off. That would be a great spell to have in modern time. It really would. Now, from the movies, which will be my next video coming up shortly, we're going to be talking about the 10 spells or curses in all the 7 or 8 Harry Potter movies, if you count the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. I can already tell you my first spell that I happen to love from the movie, though, has to be the first spell, the first 2 spells that Hermione casts properly. It's Oculus Reparo and Wingardium Leviosa. So that's just a little small tidbit of what's going to be coming next week on these videos. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And we'll see you next time on Christina's Chit Chat. Bye!